Well, this is going to be a boring video. Today I'm talking about possibly one of the most exciting topics of all, taxes. Because for some reason we weren't taught this in school. I'll be telling you what they are and how you can reduce your taxes legally. So let's get started, shall we? So what are taxes? Taxes are regular payments to the government that you're forced to make. So in life, you're taxed when you spend, you're taxed when you buy, and even when you die. So as if dying isn't bad enough, you're charged for it as well. In the UK, taxes are collected and managed by HMRC, which stands for His Majesty's Revenue and Customs. This is basically a department in the government that handles all the taxes. Taxes aim to raise revenue to fund the government, and this money is then used for economic infrastructure, welfare and public services. Income tax is tax that you have to pay on your earnings. So this is either from a side hustle or just your salary. It's called PAYE, pay as you earn. People in the UK are allowed a tax-free amount called the personal allowance. This is currently £12,570, and if you're making less than that, then you don't have to pay tax. There are 3 different tax bands for taxpayers: the basic rate, the high rate and the advanced rate. If your salary is between £12,500 and £50,000, then you're in the basic rate and you have to pay 20% taxes. If your salary is between £50,000 and £125,000, then you're in the high rate and you pay 40% in taxes. And if you're making over 125k, then you're in the advanced rate and you pay 45% in tax, which is mental. We have some of the highest taxes in the world, and I don't know about you, but I'm moving to America as soon as I can. A lot of people think that when you get into a specific tax band, you then have to pay that on your entire income. But that's just not true. So for example, let's say you're making £48,000 a year. Then you get a raise of £4,000 and suddenly you're making 52k. You would then be in the high rate tax bracket, but you would only pay 40% on anything above 50k, which in this case would be £2,000. So the first £12,500 of your income would be tax-free, because that's your personal allowance. Then £37,500 would be taxed at 20%, because that's the basic rate band. And then the final £2,000 is taxed at 40%, because that's in the high rate band. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, make sure to rewatch that part, because that's very important. It's also important to note that for every £2 that you go above £125,000, you lose £1 of your personal allowance. So as soon as you go into the advanced rate tax band, you begin to lose the personal allowance. Overall, you can never really become wealthy on an earned income alone. But that's where capital gains come in. See, capital gains are where you buy something for a low price and then sell it for a high price. So this mainly includes stocks and real estate. The basic rate for capital gains is 10% to 18%, depending on the nature of the asset that you're selling. If you're in the higher or additional tax bands, then you would pay 20% to 28%, which overall is a lot better than the tax paid for earned income. So how can you pay less in taxes? Well, there are 2 ways to do this. There's the legal way and the funny way. So the legal way is called tax avoidance, and the funny way is called tax evasion. Tax avoidance is where you find legal loopholes and take advantage of them to pay as little tax as possible. And tax evasion is where you illegally avoid paying taxes by not declaring certain transactions. Rich people avoid paying taxes through corporations. So if you're running a business and are making at least £1,000 from it, you can apply to create a limited company. This is helpful because you're able to make business expenses that you don't have to pay tax on. So for example, if you're making £1,000 from YouTube, then you can use that income to purchase a camera, a laptop and electricity. And you're not charged on that income because you're using it to improve your business, to gain more profits in the future. Also, let's say you need to travel to America for a business meeting with one of your business partners. You can use business expenses to cover your travel costs and a hotel, and it's completely legal. You can even use it to cover food costs at a restaurant, as long as you're discussing business at the table. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe, it helps me out a lot. Check out my next video up here, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.